In today's video, I'm gonna show the main problem that we all face, which is the BMW coolant level dropping all the time. So most of you guys might have encountered this problem. Whenever your car gets older, you will see a drop in reservoir tank coolant level. So in my case, it was getting worse. So in most of my cars, I have been facing this issue, and in most of the cases, the hose that connects to the engine usually goes off. So it will be near to the thermostat. So this is the hose that I'm going to replace today. This has 100% failure rate. You can see the part number. And it's not that difficult to change. The only problem with is you will have some coolant in your hands. So let's get started. As usual, you might know how to take the duct out, then 13mm socket to remove the bar. For 2 weeks, I have been getting a huge drop in coolant level, so I postponed it for the weekend to work on it. Whenever you take the push bar, just make sure you unclip the cable that locks the bonnet. And whenever you put it back, first connect that cable before you put the bolts back. And this is the excess coolant pipe. So in my case, this one is also leaking. I'll be changing it later. I did not order this part. So you see here, it's leaking pretty much. So I have to change this one also. Now that we have disconnected from the reservoir, you have to unclip the bonnet cable and then remove the AC line, the gas lines. In mine, the clips are broken for the AC lines, and here you can see the clips are broken from below the middle one. So you just have to take it out and sweep it to the right, then pull it up in this manner. So be careful with that clips, you don't want to break it. And now you can see there is a bolt over there. Two bolts are there, one to the right and one to the left. You can disconnect this thermostat, sorry, the temperature sensor connector. You don't have to disconnect battery, then you will have enough space. So we need to remove the lower cover, the engine cover out. No jack required for X5 if you're working on a F10 or any other cars. You might need a jack to lift it up. In my information for F10, you can do it from top itself because the thermostat will be seen from top side. So this is the hose that we need to disconnect. You see there with the hose clip. So 6mm socket will go there to loosen it with a flexible universal socket. So I just pulled it off and you can see water coming out because mine was completely filled with water rather than coolant. So first I have removed from bottom because whenever I go down I don't want to see any coolant spilling on my face. That's the reason I removed one from bottom first. Now I'll go and release the top one. I forgot to remove that connector, the coolant temperature sensor connector. If you remove that, you'll have more space. You can remove that before you start working on this one. So you can see the next bolt is to the left, 10mm socket, and it angles to the left. It is not straight, so you need to make a little bit space over there, then turn it gently. So you can see I have already removed it, and I'm gonna disconnect the connector because it's getting in my way. You just unhook the metal clip, and you can take it out. So that's it. I'm gonna use a flathead screwdriver to take it out because the previous mechanic has applied some glue, so it will be really difficult to take it out. The silicone is just sticking to the body. These hoses are coming with O-rings, and the normal mechanics don't rely on O-rings. I don't know why. They don't trust O-rings, so they have applied silicone on it. In my car, I have seen silicone in many parts in the engine bay. You can just shake it and take it out. So as I have told, if your car has gone more than 120,000 kilometers, you have to replace this hose before you get into trouble. So this is the part. Usually the plastic part breaks off. In my case, it was the hose itself. So this is the new one. In here you can see the O-ring. That's the O-ring, and we're gonna install the new one with the hose clip prior on the hose. This is the old hose clip. I'm gonna put the old one itself. I did not buy a new one. It might be enough. The hose clip only breaks when you use a socket to tighten it, and if you over tight, it will break off. So you should apply only force that you used to apply on a screwdriver, not like on a regular bolt. When you put the new hose in, make sure somebody pulls the hose from below so that it can be taken through the same path which was used to remove it. Otherwise you won't have that length to connect to the thermostat. So first I have put in different direction, then I have to change it because the length was not enough when I took it in different direction. So this is just push in, nothing else to do, and put the bolts back. So just position it properly after cleaning the surface and put the bolts back. I have just done a hand tight because it's plastic. You don't want to over tight it and break. So beware of that. Both 10mm bolts is getting inserted into the position and hand tightened. Once you install this from the top, you go down and install it in the thermostat part. In the thermostat part, you have to use your left hand to push it in. So then only you'll be able to push it properly. Once you finish, put everything back and do the bleeding procedure by putting your AC in 28 degree. That's it.